asking much.
Well, I just want to congratulate Marquette. I thought they were really special today. I thought they were a lot tougher than my team. I thought their coach did a much better job getting their team ready than I did. And, I think we got out tough today. It's getting to be a little bit of a concern for me. But I just thought our kids were really, really special. I thought they played extremely hard from the jump. They jumped on us early. I was a little disappointed in we didn't appear to be ready to play. And we had early foul trouble with several players. That's a great indication of not being mentally ready to go. Again, nobody's fault but my own. And so, that's what happens. We basically have 6 freshmen on our team right now, 6 new players. They're trying to learn a different level of playing, a different intensity, a different importance of each possession, especially defensively. And we again had way too many turnovers, 20 for us. And when the game's on the line, we're giving up 26 points in the fourth quarter. That's not like any team that I've ever had. I think the frustrating part is just the unwillingness to play together. It's real concerning how we're unwilling to play together. I thought Shay's not a point guard, and she had to play point today, and I thought she did a nice job for us in getting us through some periods. And we certainly had a group that wasn't very good offensively, but they were a lot better defensively, and those kids did a nice job in holding them to 11 points in each the second and the third quarter. So, we really couldn't execute a defensive game plan, and once you let the wheels start turning for them, it's just hard to guard them. But again, I just think you got to really commend Marquette, the coaching staff, those players, because they really came out and played really well, and they were the better team today.
For both players, I'm just curious, when you guys were down 13 in the third quarter, you twice got it down to 1, another time you got it from 10 down to 3. How difficult was it in a game when you were trying to get over the hump after you'd been down to try to catch up with them?
Well, even if we're not playing as hard at the beginning, it really doesn't matter to where we get the point spread. They punch first, like you said, so it's kind of hard when you're down the whole game and trying to come back and try to win. It's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah, we always talk about the first 5 minutes of the game is the most important 5 minutes, and I think they definitely took that to heart. And so we were sort of just having to fight back the whole game, which is never the position you want to be in.
Vic, when you were just talking about toughness, I guess it's early, but how do you fix that? Is it just demanding more in practice? What's the recipe for doing that?
Yeah, I think, anytime young people, you read your press clippings, there's a lot of people out there across the country that think highly of this team, but this team hasn't done anything. Just because they had statistics somewhere else doesn't mean they're going to have those stats here. And then what was important where they were might not be near as important here. We might have some other things that are a whole lot more important that have helped us win, and get to where we want to get to. And I think that's where I'm really frustrated right now is that I'm out there calling plays and I can't get people to run the play I want them to run. And that's really frustrating for a coach. It's like having 6 freshmen. And we're playing a lot, we're playing both our freshmen probably more than they need to play. but that's who's being productive for us right now. And so that's part of being tough, though. See, toughness isn't just physical; it's mental. And you know, you gotta want to play together and share the ball and share in everybody's success. And at the same time, when your shot's not falling, you got to guard. Help me win another way. You know, there's different ways to help us win. And so I just think, you know, for us, we had, you know, when you start looking at our percentages, we missed a lot of layups today. Like, we missed a lot of bunnies. And so, you know, those are toughness things. You've got to focus. But the 20 turnovers is just, and they're all enforced. Like, they're all enforced. Like, that team, they shouldn't be able to force us into 20 turnovers. But our guards are really struggling handling the ball right now. And it doesn't matter who they are.
The other thing I wanted to ask you was about Jordan King for them. She had 17 after halftime, but it wasn't just someone who got hot behind the arc. She also got to the line 7 times in the second half.
No, it's
kind of how important, how difficult of a matchup did she ultimately become? And is that an example of the toughness thing of getting to the line and kind of putting pressure on your guys?
Yeah, so she was 0 for 8, I think, at halftime. And she ends up 8 for 18, so she was 8 for 10 the second half. That's a tough kid. That's mentally getting tough. Getting to the free throw line 7 times. That's attacking. That's not settling. And again, they ran some good stuff for her. We certainly didn't defend it very well. And you know, again, the film doesn't lie. We're going to watch film tonight, and our kids will see us. We're walking around. We got our back to the ball. I don't know that I've ever had a team that likes to play with their back to the ball like this team does. It's really a struggle for me. And the most important person on the floor is the person with the ball. So again, I got to coach better and teach better. But I think you got to get past all that and really give Marquette a lot of credit. I just thought they were really, really ready. My team wasn't ready. My fault. And so you got to pat them on the back. They brought the fight, and we didn't handle it very well. And so, you know, we've got to find a way. You're gonna, you know, the truth of the matter is we probably need to practice right now. I don't need to play 3 games in a row. You know, with this team, with so many new players, and we've practiced, I think, 35 times. Like, I need to practice, but the schedule says we got to play 3 in a row. So we've got to get ready to play again tomorrow, and we'll play a really good team that'll come out of this next game, and we're going to have to learn to function, you know, in with that game. So I'll be anxious to get with our kids and film tonight, get with them tomorrow. We don't play till 7:30 tomorrow night, so we've got a lot of time to watch a lot of film and see if we can get better. But again, I just think you really got to commend Marquette. I just thought they were really special today, and those kids played with a lot of passion, man. They played with a lot of heart. They were determined today, you know. All right, praise the Lord and look forwards.